Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you guys the gifts that Santa brought for my son Miguel. I am a elf this year and I get to wrap for him, and I will be wrapping tonight so that Santa can pick up and re-deliver for Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. And so I can't remember how much savings we had, but I do believe that we paid around 230 total for all of these. And that was, if you guys saw the video of yesterday from Sophia's Santa gifts, I think we spent like $16 more than Miguel. And one thing that's already including a super discount that we found. So the cookies makery set that we had found in Costco, we went today and it was down to $30 plus tax. And my husband went to the front desk and they did price adjust that, so he got refunded $21.76, and so that was awesome. We didn't even expect that to go down. I think for that gift, that price is like a big steal. So if you guys do run into that cookies makery in Costco, it is currently $30, though I don't know if it's the same price in all locations or not. Okay, so here I will start. Miguel had added for his Christmas list a Yugioh mat, and he did choose specifically which one he wanted. And I believe this is like a very good material. It kind of feels like those computer mouse pads, and so it is obviously durable. I am not sure if you're able to like machine wash this, but it feels like it's easy to clean as well. And so it is a pretty good size, and it came with this little storage bag and with 2 dice, and I believe it was around $27 total for this. And another thing that he asked was for this Yu-Gi-Oh deck box. I am unsure if it's official. I don't think so, because I don't see anywhere on the box that it mentions Yu-Gi-Oh. But he really liked that picture it has right there on the lid. And so I do not want to open it. I don't want to damage the top of the box, but I will be showing it to you guys after Christmas whenever he opens this. And I think this was only $9.99. On his Christmas list, he had a Harry Potter diary, and so the one he had picked, I remember it was like a blue box. It came with everything that this one had. The only difference it was that the design was different, and it came like in a Harry Potter like gift box. I did think it was like out of our budget. I know we are already spending on gifts, but it was like around $30, and my husband and I agreed to get this Harry Potter one. The difference is that obviously the design is slightly different, which I don't think he will care because it is a Harry Potter. But it includes the invisible pen, excuse you, and it includes the lock and the keys. The keys are right in this bag in here. And so I think we found this one for $12.99 total. It didn't even have like a discount. It was just the regular price, and we ordered it as it was. I didn't decide to wait to see if it went down on Black Friday. I think that was a perfect decent price already. And I didn't even check if it did go on sale, but I did check for the one that he had originally picked, and that one did go on Black Friday sales for $22. It's still like $9 difference for them, but we decided to keep this one since it's basically the same thing. If you guys saw Sophia's video, she had ordered this exact same Zelda sword, and so this is a Link sword actually, but she wanted a Zelda, though the one she had picked was like foam, and it was larger compared to this one, and it didn't come with the cover, and it was not Zelda official, so we just decided to go on the same one for them. I do believe she didn't really care about it. All she wanted is to play with her brother. And if you guys saw the video, I mentioned that I found this in Oriental Trading for a very good price. I paid a total of $22 for both things, the sword and the bag. The bag is not a Zelda product, but I thought it looked very cute, and I was already getting a very good price because for the sword itself was $27 on Amazon and at Walmart. And so I was like, okay, I'll just order the two things, and it was either way, it was way cheaper than getting the sword by itself in another store. He also picked the matching Link Zelda shield, and that one I believe it was like $22, but then it did go on sale for $17.50, and that's the one we got, $17.50. To my opinion, I don't think it feels very well. To me it seems a little flimsy. It feels a little flimsy, but for the price of $17.50, it's really not that bad. And I do believe that it's designed to be a costume accessory, just because I do know that that brand Disgust, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but I do know that that brand makes costumes, and that was the brand on his Zelda costume, and he was Link this year, so I believe that's why he wanted the whole like kit. He still likes playing like dressing up as his favorite character, and I know he is 10 years old, but he's still a kid for me, and I really enjoy him playing with his sister still. And the other item he ordered, or that was on his list actually, was this I don't know if I'll say it right, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I do know that they were two Hyrule Warrior games. One was a newer version, and I think this is the older version. But I did ask my brothers-in-laws, because they love Nintendo, and so they have played this, and they both recommended to go with this one, and so I listened and I went with this one. This one, I did not wait for it to go on sale. I just paid however I found it, and it was $53. I do believe that the regular price was $60, so it didn't mention on, I think it was Amazon, it didn't mention that I was getting a discount. It just said 53. But on other websites like Walmart, I had seen that it was $60. And I'm so glad that I ordered it, because shortly after that I couldn't find it in stock anywhere, and I know that I would have panicked even though if I did find it afterwards, but I just like having all these things ready, and so I ordered that time. For his Santa list, he also picked this Yu-Gi-Oh! Nintendo Switch game. He wasn't aware that Yu-Gi-Oh! Had Nintendo Switch games until one time I just randomly searched on Amazon, and I was like, oh, there is. And ever since he's like, oh, I want it. So this is the one he got or picked. He did find that there's two different Yu-Gi-Oh games, maybe even more, but I do believe that from Nintendo Switch they do have two, and I did order for him the other one, but that's just a gift from me, not from Santa. But the cool thing is that it does include 3 exclusive cards. And for this one, I do think that I paid either 45 or 50 in Walmart. For the Yu-Gi-Oh game, it's showing that it's a one player regardless if he plays on the TV or not. But for the Zelda, it says that it is 1 to 2 players if he plays like on the TV, or if he plays on the light switch, it's only 1 player. I am not too familiar with Zelda. All I know is that they love Zelda, and they do have like 2 or 3 different Zelda games. But it says that this one includes a total of 29 playable characters and includes all DLC from previous releases of the game. And like I mentioned right there, it has the split screen multiplayer. For the Yu-Gi-Oh, he is able to duel, and there is over 10,000 cards to build his own deck. And I have no idea what any of those games mean, but I'm just trying to give you guys information. And the last thing on his list was this Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading game Legendary Decks. And I just know that he wanted legendary decks, and he really wanted this specific set because of the box, how it came all shiny. It is like a hard type of box. This is how one of the sides looks, and both shorter sides look like this. It is still obviously wrapped in its plastic, and it does mention the brand Konami. Right here it mentions some of the cards that he will be getting. I'm not sure if some or all cards, because I don't know really what cards or how many cards these items include. He is the one that usually did his research, and he's like, oh, I will be getting this and this. I really don't have a clue. I just know that he mentions Kaiba, Blue, those names right there. I do know that he mentions them a lot, and so he will love these. And so everything will be in this bag. Unlike Sophia's, I think his all will fit in the bag, since his are all smaller. It is less bulkier, but it is almost the same price as my daughter's gifts. Okay, and that's all for today. I will be wrapping and trying to hurry up, and hopefully baby sleeps so that I could wrap faster. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will be back with more.